Picture this. You are in a desert. You have infinite gold with you, like you literally live in a city of gold, but you're the only person there. Nothing else is there. Now let's transition to a different world. You wake up in a small town or perhaps a village. You have a little bit of gold with you. You go out to the town square and you see a couple of banks, a couple of county offices, a couple of insurance services, legal services, and perhaps some medical services. But there is nothing that you find interesting there, right? This is all that there is. Now let's picture a different world. Imagine you wake up in a village. You have nothing in your hands. You go out for a walk and see an ice cream truck, and you see adults looking at different varieties of ice cream for their kids. The ice cream truck man is making recommendations and asking the kids not to steal anything. And you realize they don't have any money to buy anything, but it's cool. It's cool. You keep walking, then you pass by a food place. You can smell the fresh sourdough bread. You don't have any money, but it's cool. You think, I'll come back when I get the money. You walk and then you see a tailor shop, a shoemaker's shop, you see a barber, you see a potter, you see people involved in different trades, an electrician, ironsmith, goldsmith, a chemist shop, just different pharmacy, medication. Just keep moving on and you see all these different things available, construction workers, right? And in this world you have no money, to begin with. So now you select which village, which version of the world you want to be in. Do you want to be in the desert with infinite gold, or you want to be in a small town with non-essential services and some money, or you want to be in a village with no money but a potential for a really good life when you do get the money, right? So the reason I'm asking you to do this thought experiment, so you realize that money is not wealth. The things you buy with money are not wealth either. The working class people of Earth are the wealth of this planet. Working class people of Earth are the true wealth of this planet. This is the reason so many Indians live in the West. In India, you can make a lot of money. Sometimes you can make more money than you can make in the West. But because Indian parents don't allow kids to do anything other than engineering and medical, we don't have services here. Right? We don't have Subarus and Nissans. We just don't have the selection of cars that's available in the US. We don't have the selection of food and textile, clothes that's available in the US. You can't get a shoe designer or a fashion designer here simply because these lines of occupation simply don't exist in India. Indian parents won't let their kids walk these paths, and therefore life in India is simply not as full as life in the US. Even if you have infinite amount of money in India, there's not much you can buy here. There's only a limited kind of everything, only a limited kind of books, limited kind of clothes, limited kind of foods, limited kind of motorbikes, cars, and there's nothing you can do about it. You alone can only earn money. You can't fix the world. You can't create a world where people are involved in a million different occupations. Right? You can't. If you live in a country or society or a village where parents don't allow their kids to be chefs, well, it's obvious you're not gonna have good food. And it doesn't matter how much money. You can be the president of India. You can be the prime minister of India. You still can't have a Subaru here. Maybe you can, but you would have to pay an overwhelming amount of taxes, and then how would you get it serviced here if you don't have a service network, right? You can't ride Porsche, the old Porsche from 911, from the 70s here, because we just don't have a service network that can serve Porsche customers. You can buy a Porsche here, but you just can't enjoy it because you need a service, right? It's the same thing, man. You can be the president of India, but an average man living in the US would still have a better life. And it may sound very weird to say, but I may sound very counterintuitive, but once you understand that working class people are the true wealth of earth, not money, then it will make sense.